Dear friends of Holy Family, thank you for joining us once again. Easter time, my goodness, here we are. And you might be wondering, so what good is this going to be to celebrate Easter this year for you? Well, a little bit what we're going to be following Jesus doing is suffering, not because of his own suffering, but because people unfairly judged him and were critical and were fearful for power. They wanted advantage. He was beaten up, stripped, murdered, crucified. And it sounds like a lot of things that are happening in the world today. Whether that's Ukraine, or that's other places where people have just suffered so much. And that's even here in Canada, where people suffer so much in their families for one reason or another. So God is prepared to suffer like us in Jesus. But it doesn't end there with Jesus, because as we know, he did not stay in the tomb dead, but he rose from the dead. That is to say that in a completely new way, where his resurrected body, there was no more suffering, there was no more pain. And where he has gone before us, we hope to follow him. And that is the good news of Jesus. In a world that is racked by pain and almost insanity, lack of forgiveness, hatred, violence, this Jesus, this God of ours, has been through it all. He invites us to follow him because we find ourselves when we follow him. And as we have known for last couple thousand years, that we who follow Jesus in his death will rise to a new life in him. Perhaps not quite like we would expect, but to be able to find peace and hope and joy and a future that is filled with hope. That's offered to us, each one of us. So the best of Easter blessings for you and your families as you gather these days. Don't wait if you need to say things to people to encourage them, to forgive them, to receive forgiveness. Let that happen. Because the good news of Jesus, of course, is that he surrendered everything to the will of his Father. And it was only because of that, and only that for us, that we can taste the amazing good news of the resurrection. So thanks for joining us. Happy Easter.